Yo guys, it's Griff here back from another video, and today I'm talking about the Bookmakers Predictions. If you don't know what the Bookmakers are, they're the ones who do the betting. So this is what they think is the most likely prediction for the 2023-24 season. So I'm going to start at the bottom. These are the three teams they think will get relegated. Sheffield United, I can kind of agree with them there. They are coming up from the Championship, so it's always going to be a struggle for them, especially if they don't have the funds that other Premier League clubs do have. But I feel like it's quite a good prediction. I'll give the bookmakers that. I reckon they'll predict this right. Maybe 20th is a bit harsh. I would have said 19th maybe, but that's a decent prediction, so I respect them for that. So then next I am going to Luton. They're saying Luton are 19th. Again, you would Luton are one of the favourites to go down, and as I agree with this prediction, because Luton aren't as good a side as some of the other teams in the Premier League, so that's the good bookers prediction. Next, going down surprisingly, is Everton. This is a shock to me, to be honest. Well, it is actually and isn't a shock at the same time. So it's it's hard to say. I don't know if this will actually happen, but it could happen, I guess. But not as likely as some of the other predictions, I would say. So that's all I would say about that prediction. Just surviving is Wolves. That's a decent prediction because Wolves do struggle usually, but 17th, that's quite low for Wolves, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do better than this. Next up is Burnley, surviving again, fair play. Bookmakers do expect Burnley with Vincent Kompany to stay up, and that's a decent prediction. I'll give them that, as they are a decent side. And Bournemouth staying up again, 15th place. But I don't know if I agree with this one. I'm not sure with the new manager if I agree with this one. But I guess 15th place, the bookmakers. Next up in 14th is Nottingham Forest. They predict Steve Cooper can keep them up for this year, as he is a good manager. And I respect that. So Steve Cooper should be able to keep them up. Next up is Crystal Palace in 13th. 13th is decent for Crystal Palace, to be fair. It's their usual place, though, mid-table as usual. So 13th place would be okay for them in respect for the 13th. 12th, West Ham, that's a big difference from last year, to be honest. So that would be a really good turnaround from this year to last year. And wow, that would be quite good, actually, to be fair, for West Ham. Next up is 11th for Fulham. Wow. Actually, no, that's quite a good prediction. Again, I agree with them there. Most of the ones above this, I think I'll agree with. So Fulham 11th, yeah, I agree with that. Then Brentford in 10th, yeah, that's a good prediction. Agree with that one. Can't really go wrong with Brentford, really, can you? Unless they really do fall off, but I don't really expect them to fall off. Next up is Brighton. Roberto De Zerbi will be able to get them a good finish, but not as high as last year. In fact, wow, that could be a surprise for most people. But they predict Tottenham finish 8th. Ooh, that's poor for Tottenham. And Chelsea to finish 7th. Oh, God. That's maybe not as good as some people expect these teams to do. But then they actually predict Aston Villa to finish 6th, ahead of Chelsea and Tottenham. Wow, that is a shock. And what? Man United in 5th? Not even getting Champions League football? Oh, that is poor, to be honest, from the bookmakers. I don't agree with that one. Newcastle in 4th. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that one. Arsenal in 3rd. Oh, not 2nd, as I predicted them to finish 1st. Liverpool 2nd. Wow, a big jump up for Liverpool, to be fair, from last season's shenanigans. And then Man City in 1st, yeah. There was some decent prediction from the bookmakers. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. It's been Griff. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.